In this episode of Aviation This Week, Dair rolls out 1000th TBM turboprop. Then the Bell 505 Jet Ranger X reaches 50,000 flight hours. And Airbus outlines 3 zero-emission concept aircraft. Visit the events page at wingsmagazine.com to register for the complimentary Aerial Firefighting Virtual Symposium, taking place on October 22nd. Dair on September 21st in France rolled out its 1000th TBM turboprop, a TBM 940 destined for a private pilot in New York, with handover of the aircraft taking place at Dair's Pompano Beach, Florida facility. Dair acquired the TBM aircraft product line 10 years ago. Development of the aircraft was launched in the 1980s, with the 700 model being introduced in 1990. Unique in its positioning as a pressurized, single-engine, high-speed turboprop with relatively low fuel consumption and operating costs. The 900 series aircraft currently in production, including the 940 and 910, featuring different Garmin avionics packages, represent the 6th primary step for the aircraft family. Both 900 series aircraft carry 6 passengers and are rated for a max range of 1,730 nautical miles and a max cruise speed of 330 knots, as well as a top payload of 1,400 pounds. Bell Textron on September 22nd announced its 505 Jet Ranger X program has accumulated more than 50,000 flight hours since the first model was delivered in March 2017 to Pylon Aviation. The 505 was unveiled at the 2013 Paris Air Show with its first flight in late 2014. In 2016, Bell moved production of the light helicopter to Mirabel, Quebec, resulting in its first type certification coming from Transport Canada in December of that year. Bell delivered its 100th 505 Jet Ranger X in June 2018 and the 200th in August 2019 as the model reached above 20,000 global flight hours. There are now more than 260 505s operating across 6 continents and 55 countries. Powered by a dual FADEC Safran Arius 2R engine, the Bell 505 is a 5-seater rated for a maximum speed of 125 knots and useful load of 1,500 pounds. Airbus on September 20th revealed 3 concept aircraft, including a turbofan, turboprop, and blended wing design. Grouped under its new ZeroE program, set to launch in 2025, Airbus is aiming to enter one of the concepts into service by 2035 as the world's first zero-emission commercial aircraft. Each design represents a different approach to zero-emission flight, but they all rely on hydrogen as a primary power source via liquid hydrogen combustion and also hydrogen fuel cells to complement modified gas engines with electrical power. The turbofan design would carry 120 to 200 passengers with a range of more than 2,000 nautical miles. The turboprop, with 6-bladed propellers, would carry 100 passengers more than 1,000 nautical miles. And the blended wing design would carry up to 200 passengers for more than 2,000 nautical miles with hybrid hydrogen turbofan engines providing thrust. The larger blended wing body would also allow for greater fuel cell distribution.